Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to be talking about female entrepreneurship with someone who's breaking barriers in Fort Worth. That's next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, on this show, I always like to put a spotlight on people who are doing amazing things. And something that I did not realize that in the insurance business, and it's vast, very few insurance agencies are owned by women. That's why I decided to have Leslie Shields Botvidson on. She is the founder of the Shields Agency. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, tell us your journey.
Yeah. So the journey, that's a big question, right? So I'm from the Rockwall, Dallas area, East Dallas, lived over there. And when I met my husband, he's from Fort Worth, had a business over here. Moved to Fort Worth when I was just starting out in the insurance industry. I was an agent with a big company, and I went independent in November, and it has been just a crazy ride since. I really hit a niche even when I was with the larger agencies in the small business and entrepreneur space, and got to go on super trips and, kind of just, I love sales and I love people, and then you never think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be an insurance agent. But I had a friend who did it, and she traveled a lot and making money, and I was like, I want to do that. So I started doing it, and I really do love it. I like solving problems, and it's in particular health insurance. We do health insurance for small businesses, individuals, and seniors, and it is a really hard problem, issue, thing to solve and figure out what makes the most sense. So that part's been really great. And then over the last year and a half, I've really kind of found my place after becoming independent in providing really good jobs for women. All of my agents are women. Everyone who works for me is a woman. And over the last year, with people having to balance kids in school and COVID, them being able to still grow and have a successful career while doing all of that at the same time. You're going to find my agency about between 2 and 3:30 is a little empty because everybody does a pickup.
You know what? Since you're talking about your team, we're going to roll a screenshot of your team, and I love it. You have just strong, vibrant women.
We do,
that's
absolutely.
by design, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely. And we're rolling out kind of our new marketing on our website, and our logo has a superwoman on it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and I really think, especially in the health insurance space, a lot of times within a family, it's mom who takes everybody to the doctor. It's mom who's kind of orchestrating all of that. And women talk to women well about their benefits for their kids. And then we're also able, when we work with business owners, whether male or female, we're able to have the families of their employees top of mind.
Yes. Well, I know it's hard to stand out in a crowded field, but you've done it very well.
Yeah.
In fact, you were just named by the Fort Worth Business Press 40 under 40.
Yeah.
That's got to be such a great honor.
I'm really excited about it. And had my husband and a few other people nominated me and wrote in letters, and it was great. Yeah, it was really exciting. We've just been able to grow, and I think a lot of making the name, we do a lot with Tanglewood Moms, which is a big media website, Facebook group here in Fort Worth, and our business is built solely off referrals, and that just, to me, it says a lot. And now I'm able to, off of everything I've built, been able to provide for my employees. I have 2 full-time agents who, literally can't keep up because we are getting so many referrals. So it's just really exciting. It's really exciting to see how it's just exploded over the last.
And for people who don't know much about the health insurance, having an independent agency is important because you don't have a one-size-fits-all product.
Yeah, absolutely. So when we sit down with a family, we're able to have an objective opinion and say, here's all of your options. What's most important to you, premium network. Do your kids have health issues? Do you can't live without their doctor? So we're able to take a look at everything versus if you work with somebody who just works for one company, that's the only option you're going to get presented.
Yes.
And it's not one size fits all. So.
Well, another thing that I love about you is that you lift as you climb. You're very active in a group called She Dares Collective.
Yeah.
In fact, you're a co-founder.
Yeah, absolutely. So started that with a friend of mine, and she's also really passionate about women in business and women entrepreneurs. And that group kind of goes from a really neat place of healing as well. So we work with business skills, people skills, human skills, and help support the whole woman. And so that's been really exciting as well. It's been interesting over the last year, but we were able to still have a virtual connection, virtual meetings in order to, honestly try to support those within our network when they've needed it probably some of the most.
And everything that I've been reading in the media is that the COVID-19, the pandemic has been harder on women than it has been on men.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, my agents are all women, the women who work for me, all administrative team, and we've been able to continue growing, extremely successfully and staying really busy while balancing that. And it's just about being flexible, They can go put down, kids are back in school, so they can go pick up when they need to. And we don't worry about, were you working from 9 to 5? We all work together and we get it done. And that's the most important thing. And everybody cares, they're dedicated. And to me, that's what's the most important piece in having someone work with you is the dedication and the loyalty and knowing that they're going to get it all done and they don't need me. Take care of your kids, take care of your family, take care of what needs to be done. So.
Yes. Now you're very active on social media, so I encourage the audience to follow her on all of her platforms. Yeah. I ran across something that you put up a few years ago. Yeah. I want you to set the stage for this, and then we're going to roll the clip.
So I was in rescue, did dog rescue for several years. I've been capped at my number of dogs we can have, and this little guy is one-eyed, scruffy terrier, and the dog never barks, never makes noise ever, but he howls at ambulances. And so,
okay, so she, as an entrepreneur, she saw an opportunity to have a clever Facebook post. Let's go ahead and roll that now. Adorable. Now I noticed when you labeled it your rescue pup. Yeah. Not such a pup anymore.
Yeah. No, he's 13. He's 13.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, what are some words that you would like to give to aspiring female entrepreneurs who maybe they have negative self-talk, who's saying, no, I can't do it?
Yeah.
Are you more fulfilled now than you were when you were an
absolutely.
employee?
Yeah. Getting to help people in your way and not having a cap, knowing that I can do what needs to be done, knowing that I can pull the right product, or I can, and I have an unlimited ceiling on what I can make, and that all of that just makes. But if you're a female entrepreneur, my biggest word of advice is to find a support system, find a group of other female entrepreneurs, surround yourself with like-minded women in business who are doing things, and it's my women in business tribe that is 100% taken me everywhere. They've been there, for the good times, the bad times. Everyone that I've met, that I've hired, has all come from that network.
Yes.
And I trust the network, and that makes a big difference for sure.
And you and I are both involved in EO, Entrepreneurs Organization. I know your husband is as well. Talk a minute or so about EO.
Yeah. So as a baby business owner, I guess, right? I've learned so much about strategies to put into place, things to think about, how to become. Over the last year, I've gone from having a job and being this agent to now having this team and this rapidly growing team. And they're teaching me how to be a business owner, which is it's very different. The mindset changes.
Yeah, to go from employee to owner. I remember what that was like for me, moving from Fox 4 to owning, and everybody kind of looks at the boss like the boss has all the answers, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, because it was just me as an agent with an admin, or one or two admins, and then I started hiring other people, and then you got to know the answers.
That's awesome.
But it's been a really fun journey, and excited about everything we're going to do.
And you're just getting started. 40 under 40.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what the next few years are going to bring.
Yeah.
Leslie, thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks.
We're going to end by putting up her website, theshieldsagency.com. Leslie Shields Botvidson, thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks.
You bet. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time. That was awesome.
Cool.